Hey everyone, welcome back to FactSpire. Today we're stepping into a story that's equal parts dazzling and dark, a tale of a gem so legendary it sparked wars, toppled empires, and left a trail of mystery that still haunts us today. We're talking about the Kohinoor diamond, the mountain of light. This isn't just a shiny rock, it's a time capsule of human ambition, a scientific marvel, and a psychological puzzle all rolled into one. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's unravel the wild journey of the world's most infamous diamond. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second of this. Let's start with the basics. What is the Kohinoor? Picture a diamond that weighs 105.6 carats, about the size of a small egg. It's not the biggest diamond out there anymore, but its story? Today, it sits in the crown of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, locked away in the Tower of London, part of the British crown jewels. But its journey to that velvet cushion spans centuries, continents, and a whole lot of drama. Its name, Kohinoor, comes from Persian, meaning Mountain of Light, a title it earned in the 1700s under the conqueror Nader Shah. Before that, its origins are a foggy mix of myth and speculation stretching back thousands of years. Some say it was mined in southern India in the Golconda region, famous for spitting out the planet's purest gems. Others whisper it's even older, tied to ancient Sanskrit tales of a jewel called the Syamantaka. We'll get into that mystery soon, but first let's talk about why this diamond's more than just a pretty face. Here's the hook. The Kohinoor isn't famous for its sparkle alone. It's infamous for its curse. Legend has it that any man who owns it faces ruin, while women wield it unscathed. Sounds like a campfire story, right? But when you trace its path through history, the pattern's eerie. Kings lost thrones, empires crumbled, and blood spilled wherever it went. Is it coincidence or something deeper? We're going to explore that, weaving through history, science, and even the human mind to figure out what makes this gem tick. Let's kick things off with its wild historical ride. Picture this. It's the 1300s and the Kohinoor's already making waves in India. Some historians tie it to the Kakatiya dynasty in Andhra Pradesh, where it might have been plucked from the Kolar mines. Back then, a diamond hotspot. By the 1400s, it's in the hands of the Delhi Sultanate's Alauddin Khalji, a ruthless ruler who snatched it during his southern conquests. Fast forward to the 1500s, and the Mughal Emperor Babur's writing about a massive diamond in his memoirs, the Baburnama. Experts think it's our Kohinoor, weighing a hefty 186 carats before it got a haircut. The Mughals flaunted it, even setting it in the Peacock Throne, a golden masterpiece dripping with gems. But here's where the curse kicks in. Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, who built the Taj Mahal, lost his throne and his sanity after a brutal family feud. His son Aurangzeb grabbed power, and some say the Kohinoor too. Bad move. Aurangzeb's reign ended in chaos and the diamond slipped away. By the 1700s, the Kohinoor is on the move again. Persian invader Nader Shah sacks Delhi in 1739, snagging the diamond and giving it its iconic name. He calls it a mountain of light, but his luck runs dry fast. He's assassinated a few years later. The gem bounces to Afghanistan's Durrani dynasty, then lands with Sikh ruler Ranjit Singh in 1813. Ranjit's a powerhouse, building an empire in Punjab, but after his death, the Kohinoor's curse strikes again. His son Dalip Singh inherits it at age 5. By 1849, the British East India Company swoops in, annexes Punjab, and forces young Dalip to sign it over in the Treaty of Lahore. He's 11 years old, signing away a kingdom and its crown jewel. The British ship it to Queen Victoria, and since then it's stayed in the UK, though India, Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan all claim it's rightfully theirs. That's the history in a nutshell, but the details? They're where the real juice is. Let's pivot to science, because the Kohinoor is not just a historical heavyweight, it's a geological stunner. Diamonds form deep in the Earth's mantle, under insane heat and pressure, about 150 kilometers down. Carbon atoms lock into a crystal lattice, tougher than anything else nature cooks up. The Kohinoor is a Golconda diamond, a rare breed from India's ancient mines, known for their clarity. These Type 2A diamonds lack nitrogen impurities, letting light pass through like water. Pure. Almost ghostly. Back in the day, it was 186 carats uncut and rough. When the British got it, Prince Albert wasn't impressed, called it dull. So he hired a Dutch cutter to reshape it into a 105.6 carat oval brilliant. The process took 38 days, shaved off nearly half its weight, and left gemologists wincing. But the result? A diamond that dances with light, though some say it lost its soul in the cut. Here's a mind blower. Diamonds like the Kohinoor are old, billions of years old. They're born from volcanic eruptions that blast them to the surface in pipes called kimberlites. The Golconda mines tapped into that ancient chaos, pulling up treasures formed when Earth was still a wild, molten mess. Compare that to space, where carbon-rich meteorites hint at diamonds floating out there in the cosmos. Scientists have found tiny diamond grains in meteorites, sparking theories that gems like the Kohinoor might have cosmic kin. Imagine that, a diamond tying Earth's fiery depths to the stars. It's not just a rock, it's a piece of the universe's story. Now let's zoom into nature because the Kohinoor's got parallels in the wild. Think about bioluminescence. Glow-in-the-dark critters like fireflies or deep-sea fish. The Kohinoor's nickname, Mountain of Light, echoes that natural brilliance. In its uncut state, it scattered light in a raw, untamed way, much like how a jellyfish pulses in the ocean's dark. And here's a twist. In India's forests, peacocks strut with iridescent feathers, a living echo of the peacock throne it once adorned. Nature and the Kohinoor share this knack for dazzling us, drawing eyes and sparking awe. But while a peacock's display is fleeting, the diamond's glow has lasted millennia, proof of nature's power refined by human hands. Speaking of hands, let's talk technology. The Kohinoor's journey reflects our tools and tricks over time. In the 1800s, cutting it was a high-stakes gamble. Steam power machines and precision math turned a lumpy stone into a faceted gem. Today, we'd use lasers and 3D modeling to map every angle, minimizing loss. But back then, it was sweat, skill, and a bit of luck. Fast forward to now, and tech's eyeing diamonds in new ways. Synthetic diamonds grown in labs mimic the Kohinoor's clarity, carbon atoms, coerced into crystals under controlled heat. Some even dream of blockchain tracking for gems, logging every owner to settle disputes like the Kohinoor's. Imagine a digital ledger stretching back to Babur, tech rewriting history's messy claims. But what drives those claims? That's where human psychology steps in. The Kohinoor is a magnet for desire, greed, pride, fear, you name it. Psychologists say we're hardwired to chase shiny things. It's called the scarcity effect. Rare objects trigger dopamine, that feel-good brain chemical, making us obsess. For rulers, it was a status symbol. Own the Kohinoor, own the world. Yet the curse flips that thrill into dread. Men who held it, like Ranjit Singh or Nader Shah, met grim ends fueling superstition. Studies on belief show we love patterns, even fake ones. If enough owners crash and burn, we call it fate. Women, though? Victoria wore it fine, and so did later queens. Maybe the curse is sexist, or maybe it's just us projecting our chaos onto a rock. Let's dig into some lesser-known gems, pun intended. Ever hear of the Kohinoor's recutting drama? In 1852, after Albert's makeover, critics howled that it lost its mystique. The original shape, a Mughal rose cut, was quirky, even facets that caught light oddly. The new, oval brilliant was textbook perfect but sterile to some. Or how about its travel log? It crossed oceans on a warship, the HMS Medea, under tight guard like a prisoner of war. And here's a spooky one. In Persia, Nader Shah supposedly saw it as a talisman, but his murder sparked tales of a jinx stone. These tidbits paint a picture. A diamond that's less a prize, more a Pandora's box. So where does that leave us? The Kohinoor's a bridge. History to science, nature to tech, human highs to lows. It's been a kingmaker and a kingdom breaker. A marvel of earth and a mirror of us. India wants it back, citing colonial theft. Britain says it's theirs, legally won. The debate's a tug-of-war over pride and past sins. Me? I'm just here to tell the tale. What do you think? Curse or coincidence? Treasure or trouble? Drop your take below, smash that like button if this blew your mind, and subscribe for more deep dives. Until next time, keep chasing the light. Hopefully, with less drama than the Kohinoor.